Three, two, one, and we are recording. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Talking Talayotic. This is our second episode, and today we have a guest again, another interview, and quite different as the first one, I have to say. His name is Fabio Zanchetta. Fabio is a DJ, he's an artist, he's a producer. He loves music, and we are going to talk about life. We're going to talk about music. We're going to talk about experience. Especially, I'm really interested in to know some stories about DJ, and all these parties because that must be crazy. And he's from Italy, and actually, you will have all his links down below if you're seeing this in YouTube, so you can check his music. We're going to talk about your last release that it was called Show Me. He's working now in an album, actually, or a song, but we will talk about that. So let's just present you, Fabio. Fabio, how are you?
Hi, guys. Fine. And you, man?
I'm really good. Really happy to have you here.
Me too.
This is just going to be amazing.
First time for you, man. I'm so excited.
First time. I mean, yeah, and we have to say that we know each other because we work together in a hotel. If you saw you heard the last podcast, I was talking with Marco Ruiz, and we talked about that hotel. And actually, Fabio and me, we were working together in the animation team, and that was just amazing. We have a lot of stories about it, a lot.
Yeah.
And we will talk about them. Yeah. But of course, Fabio, why don't you introduce a little bit more yourself?
Man, from what should I start? Oh, let me say this before everything. I want to excuse myself for speaking so bad English, guys. But I'm Italian, so excuse me for this. But anyway, I think you will understand me.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if not, we can go to Italian Bambino. It's not a problem.
Italian pizza.
Italian pizza. Damn, yeah. But of course, I mean, why don't you introduce a little bit more about? Let's talk with the first section. Let's ask you a little bit about your life. How was your life like from the beginning? We will talk a little bit more that the point that you started with music, but let's talk a little bit in the beginning. Where did you grow up? What did you do? Studies, this and that.
Okay, I will start not from the beginning, but just maybe from my last years of school.
Okay.
I went to school here in my city, Acyuality, and I was studying economy and finance, and then I was a bit how to say. I didn't know what was my ambition in life. Okay, I didn't know what I was going to do exactly in life. Okay, but I knew I wanted to be someone different. Okay, I always had this feeling inside myself. Okay, and I was finding an inspiration, and this inspiration was given to me when I went to Menorca, and I knew you, Joan. I knew others great people who I hope will be listening to this.
Yeah, we hope so. If not, we will find you and kick your asses.
Anyway, I was there in Menorca, and I got inspired from one guy who was actually producing music from his iPad. One day I was in my room. Maybe I was talking with you, Joanna. I don't remember. It happened, okay? And all of a sudden, he comes inside the room, and he shows me this bass. He let me listen to this bass, and I liked it a lot. But I didn't realize he made it. Okay, not at the moment. I realized it when he said me that he made it, and I got surprised because I didn't know that an idea. A normal idea can be transformed literally into something that you can hear so clearly, and that lets you feel what the artist feels in that moment he writes down the song. Okay, and this was what inspired me. Okay, I felt I had so many things to transmit to people, but sometimes you don't know the way to transmit those informations. Okay, to transmit yourself. Okay,
Yeah.
maybe you can find your inspiration. I don't know. Maybe or in painting, maybe in making videos, maybe in making music. Okay, there's a lot of way to transmit emotions and feelings, and I got inspired for it. And then I had just bought my PC laptop, so I started immediately just trying GarageBand. It was an application for producing music. And I started with my first bass. That's actually, I think, my worst one, but I think it's normal.
Yeah, I mean, the beginnings are not easy. Let's say
Yeah.
like this.
Of course. And then when I came home, I decided to buy some stuff, okay, and to make music better.
Yeah.
And from that I started, man. I don't know how it happens, what were the steps, okay, but I know it happened to me. Okay, I started, I liked it, and then I decided to continue.
Of course.
And I'm here.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's a big shout out. This guy that I think inspired a lot of us, because we are a big group of friends, and Fabio is one of my best friends. And this other guy, his name is Niklas, and it's a big shout out for him because I know he will be listening to this. Hi, Niklas. He's a German guy, and I mean, he was so inspiring, and it's true because like from an iPad in a room, in a small room that was not prepared for anything like that. Like every free time that he had, he was just spending the day on that iPad, creating beats, creating music, asking all of us to check it out, recording with that microphone from the iPad, and even that it was sounding great. I have to say it. He's just like, damn, he's just an inspiration for all of us, and obviously, as you said, he inspired you into all of this. And we will talk about these moments when we were working together in Menorca in that hotel, because we have a lot of stories with it, a lot. So many, and I think it will be so fun for everybody who's listening or who's seeing this to know a little bit about that moment. Yeah. But obviously, I mean, that's how it went, and it's a great start, I have to say. Now, who is your inspiration right now? You're into music right now, so who are you looking up to?
This is a hard question, man. I don't really know, because it's. I think I got inspired from so many artists who makes different kinds of music. Okay. And but mainly what I like about music is that every sound can become part of a song. Okay, even if you knock the table, this sound can make a song. Okay, so every artist, what I discovered is that every artist has his own main as his own method. Okay, to make music.
Yeah.
And it depends on the person. My main dream was to, and is always to manage one day to go in one stage, maybe Miami in Florida, and play my fucking songs. But I know it's hard because music is a huge word, and it's hard to get inside it. Okay. So actually, I'm making music just mainly for me, okay? Mainly because I like it, and mainly because it's a distraction for me from the other things of life, okay? But my purpose is to manage to play a song for many persons one day.
Of course. That's a great dream, and I mean, obviously, like finishing Tomorrowland or on a big stage is like the dream.
Yeah.
You know, but what is your inspiration with your music? Like, what do you want to do? Why do you decided to go into music and not into another thing?
I think because music actually saved my life. I think this is the best answer I can give you.
Okay.
Because I had many difficult periods during my life. Okay, And when you don't have people sometimes who can understand you, even neither your parents can understand you. Okay, you're looking for something, no, for a place, for a place that is only yours. And most of times, I think, and for many people, music is a place where to be in some situation. No, music can give you the energy, can give you the power that you need. Okay, in that moment. And that's why, did you think about that, Joan? You play one song, one special song, just for a special situation, because that song means something for you, but may mean anything else for anyone.
Yeah.
Okay. Can express different things, no, to the people, and that's what inspired me, man.
That's really beautiful. I mean, it's a great mentality to say like this. I mean, obviously you do music for you, of course, because you enjoy it and you like it, and I mean that's the main point. You have to enjoy something that you do. But of course you want to inspire people. You want to make you want them to have a feeling when they hear to your music, your songs. You want to transmit something, and I think that's beautiful, and that's a great answer for that, obviously. And I mean, it's what you're saying. When you hear a song, when you're like in a mood, you have an attitude, wherever you have that song or that kind of songs that makes you feel something. I mean, all of us had that song that gave us goosebumps. You know, that you're listening to it, you're like, damn, that's powerful. You know, and I mean, and I would have to say, I think this is something that I would not say only comes with music, but mainly comes with music. When you look when you're looking at a movie or a video, and you have that goosebumps, it's not only because of what's happening, but also because of the music.
And also because of the moment.
Yeah, of course, and it's really complicated to actually make that feeling. But I mean, yeah, that's great. What your style of music? How would you define it? Because I would say that it's something like house, deep house, some pop house, electronic music. But I would like to know, how do you define it?
Yeah, I think I would define it like a mix between progressive house, dance, but also trap, because I made also a trap track. That is not our kind of Italian trap with our artists, but a bit different, also from the American trap. Mm-hmm. But I think I will be experimenting, okay, in many fields of music, because I don't want to just stay in one step or just stay in one field. Okay, I want to make new moves. I want to try.
Of course.
Okay, so it may happen that one day I will drop a reggaeton song, for example, and I already have a base on reggaeton.
Yeah.
So maybe it can happen. Okay.
Of course.
So, yes, in my opinion, the most important thing, and that's what I saw from the biggest artists, they are really commercial. Okay. And they know about music, but they're really commercial. Okay. For example, I don't know, Steve Aoki, okay, made a lot of songs, okay, about dance music, but it still produces for artists who didn't ever made EDM music, okay?
True.
So that's the best way of an artist, in my opinion. That it can be everywhere, okay?
Of course. Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't even know what to say into that. I mean, you're absolutely right. I totally agree into that, and not being stuck in one thing, but like be commercial, like in the meaning of understanding what does the people need or want. It's really important to not fail, to say like this, to not like get down. But as you said in the beginning, your first song was not really good, and we can understand that part. So in this podcast, we want to talk a lot about the mentality to all the people that I will be interviewing. I like to say that they have the talayotic mentality. There is that mentality of I work hard for what I want. I go hard and I have my goal, and I forget about other things, but I focus on this. And that's exactly what Fabio did when he discovered music. he totally forgot about other things. He got focused into music, 100% all day long, and I think that's really important. And I want to ask you, Fabio, you are now you have 4 or 5 songs, different songs.
Yeah, actually, four.
4 different songs that you're working in a new song, an album. If I don't know.
Yeah, I'm working in a new song. No, album not, because it costs a lot of time to make an album. Okay, and because I spend a lot of time making a bass that sounds like I want it sounds. It's hard to make an album. I mean, if I just had to do this all the day, okay, and if I didn't have any other stuff to do, okay, during the day, I would do it, of course. But I don't have this time for now, and so I'm just trying to make each bass as better as it can be.
Of course.
Okay.
And that's what I want to ask you, because in that line is there can be other people who are listening to this that are interested in getting into the music world, or maybe into another thing. And I want you, Fabio, to please, if you can, what would you say to a person that wants to start in the music business, to say like this, but they don't have maybe the motivation or the drive to actually do it? How would you push these people through? What would you say to these people?
First thing I would say to them is, don't buy stuff, guys, if you're not convinced.
Great, yeah, great.
Close man. No, I'm joking, of course, but I mean, if you decide to start a new career, everything, it can be any career, okay, you can want. But if you decide to start a career, you have to be convinced about this, okay? Because you're not gonna spend money for something you're not sure to do, okay? Especially if you do it for music, that is the second profession in the world that costs so much. Okay, the first I think is a graphic, okay, and video making is the stuff costs so much for doing these things, but music stuff costs a lot. So I recommend you guys to just try with a free application, okay? As I tried first, I tried with GarageBand, guys. So I just downloaded it, okay? I just looked inside it, just saw how it was working, and I liked it. It may be that you start and you don't like it, okay? And if you buy a microphone, if you buy speakers, monitors, PC, and all this stuff, and then you don't like what you're doing, and you don't know the price of it, because it's beautiful to have a studio. It's beautiful to have great stuff, man. But if you don't know how to use it, and if you don't want to waste time using it, man, you're wasting money.
Absolutely.
Okay. So first of all, be convinced of what you're doing. Just try. You can try. It's free. Okay. I think, in my opinion, nowadays everything is free.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you want to experiment, you can experiment without losing money. Okay. And then if you like a thing you're doing, you can start buying stuff. Okay. You can start produce. You can start making a track, calling your friends, as I did. Because it's like a word, no? First of all, you find a key and you see the door. You just want to open it, but you don't know what it deserves to you. Okay, you don't know what's gonna happen then. Okay, so just open that door. Just have a look inside. If you like what you're looking to, just try. Okay, never let people say no, man, this is not for you. What? This is not for me. Man, we decide what is for us, okay? And I think you totally agree about this, because you're doing so many things, man. I'm so proud of you.
I mean, what you just said about this, it gave me goosebumps, literally. I mean, maybe you cannot see it, but it gave me goosebumps. Like, when people, what you just said, like, don't let anybody tell you that you cannot do something, or that you are not made to do something. Because that's bullshit. Let's talk clear. I mean, you decide what you want to do, and
also because I think music taste is so singular, is so personal. Okay, I can for example, let you listen to my new song, okay? And maybe you can feel this song so bad. Maybe you can feel this song is missing something. But maybe I go to another person, I let him listen to it, and then he says me, "Wow, this is bomb." Okay, so the taste is so personal. Okay, your taste about things is so personal. You don't know what people like. You just have to experiment. I think this, and I'm sure I may produce other tracks, and I'm sure already now that some tracks will not be good as I think. Okay, I know it, but it's a career.
Of course,
this is career.
Of course. And
okay,
how do you deal with failure? Because let's be honest, everybody will fail in some point. Everybody will do something wrong. Something can go wrong, and that's part of life. So how do you personally deal with failures?
Man, failures are hard.
Yeah.
They're always hard to understand, okay? Because I think that most of the times we fail, we start thinking and overthinking about what we can do, what we are able to do, and what we are not able to do, okay? And this is important to know what you can do right now, what's your dream, and what you are now, okay? And you have to understand that there is a road. Okay, there is a road, and this road is not 100 meters long. Okay, it's a kilometers road. Okay, for each career you decide to start.
Yeah.
So I had really so many failures in life, and I am only 23, man. So we still have to do everything. Okay, we just started. So life is great because of this, because we have time. We have time if we want something, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
And nobody gets to the top without passing obstacles and things that he doesn't like, okay?
Absolutely.
Nobody gets to do. You see Martin Garrix that dropped out Animals years ago, okay? And people recognize Martin Garrix because of Animals, okay? But before Animals, people don't know that he produced so many tracks. Okay, he produced a lot of tracks, and you can't find these tracks now because he deleted them, I think. Okay, but what people care about, in my opinion, is not your progress. Okay, what people care about is the result. When you get the result, then people say, "Wow, super good, Joan, super good, man." Okay, but they don't care what happened to you before. They don't care what you were before, okay,
and all the sacrifice that you had to make, and that's something that I mean, as you were saying, like Martin Garrix produced a lot of songs before his big discoverment, but people will just see like, oh, I mean, it's Martin Garrix, he's on the top, that's easy, everybody can do it, music is easy, I just need a program, I just need some bass, and that's it. I mean, it's super easy. But people don't realize about how many sacrifice you have to do, how many time you have to put in it. As you were saying, you cannot do a full album because you don't have time, but you have to find the time to do a song because you want. And that time that you spend doing that song is time that you maybe don't spend with your family, or don't spend with your friends, or don't spend seeing Netflix. And I mean, that's a really important. I think this is a part that should everybody should have it clear. Like, if you have a goal in your life, you have to be able to do sacrifices for it. And things don't come free. Let's say it clear. And it's not all about talent, because of course talent is a big part of it. But even bigger is like the hard work that you put on it. I would say 20% is talent, 80% is the hard work that you put.
Yeah, is the rest.
Exactly, absolutely. I mean,
it's your life.
And I know you, and we have been talking a lot, and I know the sacrifices that you had to do for all of that. And I mean, I want you to like actually explain a little bit to all these people who can be listening that maybe wants to get into a career and doesn't know exactly what it is. You know, I want you to, for example, let's say like this, I want you to take a little bit the key again, open that door again, and give them a little bit of the look of what it is actually. You know, there is not everything about Spotify, iTunes, the music is here and it's done, you know, about all the things that comes behind it.
Yeah. And I think also that once you get inside that door, okay, you start realizing if it's for you. Also because the start around you start happening things that are different from before. Okay, so even if you are failing, even if this is not your process, okay, you manage always to understand new things, to learn new things. Okay, for example, in my personal experience, first time I got recording some voices of friends. I didn't expect the how to say, man. I didn't expect what was gonna happen. Okay, with those people, I create relationships with them. Okay, in the why we were in the studio together because we were both doing the same thing. We were both to the same objective. Okay, and so I got inspired also for these things. So sometimes you just look into your song and feel like, man, I don't know if it's for me. I don't know if this song is gonna break something. Okay, but anyway, the experience you're gonna make is something incredible, because I knew lots of people in this world that are not so famous, but I knew people. I knew others people. Okay, and every one of them gave me some specific information. Okay, some specific stuff that I was in need. Okay, and I realized it later. I didn't realize it at the moment. I realized it later, than 6 months later.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is really important. Each experience you want to do in life, I think, can give you a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, it's like music is bringing people together.
Yeah.
You got new friends because of music, even though that you maybe knew them before, but still you got better like boundaries with them, better like relationship with them. And that's something magical that happens actually with anything that you do in a team or in group. You know.
Yeah.
And following that lead, talking about this group, let's jump into the next thing. Let's talk a little bit about summer 2 years ago back in Menorca. Here comes the real things.
What the fuck are you gonna say now?
Yeah, here comes the real shit. 2 years ago, a little bit more than 2 years ago, actually. Already, it's like 2 years and a half almost ago.
Man.
Yeah, time passed fast. Time goes fast.
Wow.
Damn. So we both met. Fabio couldn't barely speak Spanish and English. But we met back there in the hotel, and and just like this, just let's say a moment like this, 2 years and a half after, even if we don't live in the same place, we are still being as friends as we were back then. And I think that's something beautiful. Let's say it like this, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So let's just talk a little bit a moment about the hotel. Shout out to Royal Sombo. If anybody of them are seeing this, maybe Edu is seeing this, our old boss. Let's talk a little bit a moment, just fast, about your experience there, about things that maybe you learned, about friends. Just open mic, all for you.
Okay, man. So from what I start? Okay, I start from the first day when I arrived there. Okay. So guys, basically, I didn't know. No, actually, I knew something in English. Just hello, I'm Fabio. I'm 20 years old, and just that. And from Spanish, I knew about hola, ¿cómo estás? Y todo bien, ¿y tú? Vale. Well, so this was my language when I arrived there, and I thought that I would have met people that were Italian when I arrived there. When I got there, there was nobody Italian. Okay, because it was April, the hotel was still closed. Okay, no, there was nobody, just the royal staff. Okay, yeah. And so the first 2 weeks were something so bad for me. I had to learn. I had to learn everything. I think people and you guys, so you and the other team, were thinking about me. I was like I couldn't talk. I don't know. Somebody told me this
Yeah.
months ago. No, I thought you weren't able to talk because you were always so silent.
Yeah, we really thought that you were like really shy, that you didn't want to talk, like a little bit antisocial, you know. Like I'm there, yeah. Like don't annoy me, I'm there.
I wasn't anti-social. I didn't know the language, but I was like somebody was joking with me, and I was looking at him like, okay, nice. I was joking, and we started thinking, what the fuck is say this? What's happening?
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's true.
but then the next month, because we stayed there about 6 months, man. Wow, lot. From the next month, everything changed, and I got a big change, man, in my head. Okay, about things, about life. I saw the world differently. Okay,
Yeah.
I think this is, and I knew I was so lucky because I knew a lot of great people. Okay, great people who were young as me. Okay, but who managed to transmit me a lot of positivity, a lot of energy. Okay, and I was in need of that energy because when I left Italy, I didn't feel so. I told you before. I was like I don't know. Okay, I don't know what to do in my life, and to stay there with you guys changed me a lot. Okay, I managed to understand what I was looking a bit better, and what I did want to be. Okay,
Yeah.
and so from that, you guys started to inspire me a lot.
Wow. Wow. I mean, damn. This is going to be an emotional podcast. I didn't know that part. I mean,
Not too much.
not too much. Damn. I mean,
I don't want to cry.
yeah, I want to cry. I want to cry now. Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. When I got into the hotel, it was the same for me. I was coming from a really bad injury. I was playing basketball in a high division, Division 1 in Spain. I broke three ligaments. I broke the Achilles tendon. It was really bad, my knee. So I was coming from a low moment. And they offered me the job, and I kind of took it like, yeah, okay, you know, I don't know. And that, it's the same thing that happened a little bit with you. That is like all of a sudden we start to meet each other, and it was like, damn, I mean, that's different. I didn't expect that feeling. I didn't expect that 2 years and a half after, we're still talking regularly, or like, I know that if I mean, it's not need to talk every single day. The thing is, I know that if I call Fabio, if I called anybody from there, they will pick up the phone, and if I need something, they will be helping me. And it's the same reverse. I mean, anybody of them, they need something, they call me, I will be there. And I think, and the crazy thing to say like this is, we don't live in the same place. Fabio, you're in Italy, I'm in Sweden, Niklas is in Germany, Kirill is in Barcelona.
So far.
Anna's in Italy too. I mean, Paolo is in Menorca. There's a lot of people that we are not in the same place, but we still feel like we are living in the same place, kind of.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow. It's wow.
It's just wow. It's the part that we were talking before. Like, when you work in a group, in a team, the feeling, of course there are teams or groups that they are not good. You're like, I want to get out of here. But that year, at least that year, 2 years ago, that group, it was just amazing. We inspired so much, each one of us. Fabio inspired me. Maybe I inspired Fabio, I don't know. Niklas.
You did.
Niklas inspired Fabio, Niklas inspired me, we inspired Niklas. That was just crazy. And I want you to say something about this matter, about, okay, what do you think? Because there are a lot of people that think that if to have friends, you need to have friends in the same place. You know, that you're living in the same city or something like this. And I disagree with that. I don't agree. I think that friends are something that, or some people that wherever they are, no, it doesn't matter wherever they are, they will still be friends. And they will still be that important. And maybe you can meet people that they are next to you, that you can consider friends, or known people that they are actually not, and you feel that part, you know. And I want you to say something about these people who thinks that to have friends you need them to have them in the same place, because I disagree. What do you think?
Man, I totally agree with you because, in my opinion, friends, it doesn't matter from where do they come from. Okay, what matters really, and what I realized from that experience with you guys is that if you share common feelings, okay, if you share common moments, that those moments may create your relationship. Okay,
Yeah.
it depends always on the moments you share. Okay, because you can do lots of things with friends. Okay, but basically when you have problems, when you manage to resolve problems with some persons, those persons become something special to you. Okay, and this relationship starts growing always more in the time. Okay, if you manage to take care of it, obviously. If we got home 2 years ago and I didn't call Joan anymore, okay, I don't know if now we would be friends.
True.
Okay, of course, relationship needs to grow in the time. Okay, to become better and to give you more things. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it doesn't matter where a friend of yours come from. What matters is what you share about him with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, I think it's really important to understand that a friend, for me personally, I consider a friend somebody who is there specially, and I would say almost only in the bad moments, because everybody can be in the good moments. You know, when everybody's happy, when everything goes right, everybody's there. Everybody wants to be next to you. Now, when the shit hits the fan, to say like this, when things go bad, a lot of these people go away, and they will only stay the real friends. You know, those people who can understand you when you're bad, people who can push you when you are in a bad situation, people who can slap you in the face when you're like being psychotic or when you are being crazy, people who can tell you the truth and you don't take it wrong. Like I think that's really important. Like I know that my friends, and I know Fabio, that if I do something that is bad, Fabio will tell me like, this is a shit, and we will do it for each other. And the thing is, we will not take it wrong. We will appreciate.
And that's what people need, man.
Exactly.
That's what people need
And
in life. Because I think that people really don't want to hear the problems. Okay, they want you to say, "Damn, it's good."
Yeah.
Always. Okay. And this is good. Okay. At the moment, if I do shit, okay, Joan calls me and say me, anyway, if this song, in my opinion, this stuff is good, even if it's shit, you're not helping me.
Nah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You're not helping me.
Absolutely.
You have to be. You have to say the truth. Okay. That's why you're my friend.
Exactly. I think exactly the same thing as you. I really appreciate people who are next to me, who are able to tell me this is shit, this is bad, I don't like that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that much more than people actually tell me like, oh yeah, that's really good, or yeah, you tried. No, man, be real. I mean, if I'm asking you something, or if I show you something, or if I need your opinion, I want you to be honest with me. And it's not about this is politically correct or this you don't say these things. No, it's about being honest. That's why they are friends. You know.
Yeah.
You need to be honest. And if I'm asking Fabio his opinion about something, I want Fabio to be completely honest. And I will not take it wrong if he says that it is bad, because he's being honest. Is what he really thinks. And I really appreciate that. That's why my friends are the ones that they are, because they are able to tell me this is bad, this is a shit, you can do better. You know, and I think everybody should have clear this part for real. I think that's really important, and that's why I appreciate so much that Fabio, you are there with me, Niklas, Kirill, Ivan, whoever are there. You know, because I mean, those are the real friends, the ones that stays with you. You know, if you can go through that moments together, and they're able to tell you the truth, you have a friendship for life, and that's how it is.
yeah, and I think that the most precious thing in life is to have friends, man.
Yeah.
Because you one day may not have money, one day may not have a job, you may not have a home, okay. But when you have friends, real friends, not friends on Instagram, okay, real friends in life, you always have someone who is gonna help you.
Absolutely.
Okay. It can even if the world is broken and you have friends who are reliable, you're okay. You feel okay. Okay. This is a really important thing, and I think this is the hardest thing for people to understand.
Yeah.
Because people think that most of times, most of the friends I have, the better I feel. When in reality, you don't need so many friends. You won't have so many friends. I think right now I have 5-6 persons who really I appreciate in life. Okay.
Yeah.
Not so many. You don't need so many persons. Okay. You just need to feel right with yourself when you stay with them.
Of course.
And
It's super important.
Yeah. Also, and this is also because I got inspired, and I think nowadays about this, I got inspired there in Menorca because I was in a great situation. Okay, for me, this situation was prolific for me. Okay, and that's what caused all the rest.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was feeling good there. I was feeling in the right place, in the right moment, and with the right people, and that's what inspired me. Okay.
I think that's really important, and everybody should have it really clear who they have next, who are they next to, who they have next, and honestly, I think people should stop feeling offended all the time by people who say like this is not good. I mean, I'm not saying listen to all the people who saying this is not good, because there will be a lot of people who just do it just because they are jealous. But obviously, those people who you have near, those people who you consider friends, if they say that something is not good, they are not saying it to throw you down. They are saying it to actually help you, because they know that you can do better. That's the thing. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's move on a little bit, because this is getting really emotional, and I think I might cry here. this is really deep. This is really deep. We are getting close to the end of the podcast, but let's talk a moment about your life as a DJ, because you're a DJ. You're working nights. It's true that now with the situation that we are passing through, it's fucked up. It's complicated, and everything is closed. But of course, you've been working as DJ, and I started
as a DJ.
You started as a DJ, yeah.
Yeah.
You started as a DJ. So I believe you have a lot of stories or funny stories that happened with it, and I would love if you could share some of them or something about it.
Okay. So, which stories do you want me to share with
Something
you?
funny. I don't know. Somebody maybe getting. I mean, I remember. I think you were. Yeah, you were there back in Menorca when we were working together. It was a crazy night with some of our friends, like 3 girls that were actually working in Disney. That's Disney show. And it got crazy with somebody like throwing some glass, like hitting them in the face. It got really a big fight. That was crazy. So something about like that, something like somebody getting really drunk, somebody, I don't know, did anybody try to jump over you, like super fun? Like, I love you.
I think it happened so many times I don't remember. Because it's great to be DJ because you're in front of people and you stay on the stage, okay? And you think that in front of the stage people can't reach you, okay? Yeah. But in reality, people can reach you and reach you even if you don't want, okay? So most of times the nights were starting like me who were playing for them, okay, just dancing a little bit. Then later, 2 hours later, okay, you were starting watching people were doing embarrassing things during the dance floor, in the dance floor, and it happened to me that sometimes some persons just raise me in the console, okay, and just ask me to play. Okay, man, let me play. Let me try now. I try with you. Man, I'm not here to let you try. I'm here to play, okay? Maybe at the end, okay? Or so many questions about music. Every time I play, there's someone who asks me a song, okay? Every time. It always happens, okay? And you can't say yes to everybody because maybe you have your track list, okay? And you have to play some tracks, okay? The main tracks of your night. So if I'm playing EDM, I can't start playing hip hop all of a sudden, okay? Or maybe I do it sometimes, but if it's my plan, okay?
Of course.
So during the night, people think that everything is gonna be all right, but you're there. Yes, you're there to enjoy the night. You're there to play, to have fun, but you're also there to work.
Exactly.
Okay. So you have to let people spend a great time there.
Yeah.
During your performance.
Of course.
Okay.
What would you say to these people who, if anybody of them are watching this?
Don't ask me fucking tracks, guys. But anyway, I know that even if I say this, they will continue because it's normal. It's normal.
Yeah, of course.
Always ask you tracks, and some nights were really risky because there were strange situation between people starting making so much loudness, so disasters. Okay, it happens when people drink so much. You never know what's gonna happen. Okay.
Yeah.
But for me, most important thing is don't touch my speakers. You can do everything you want in the dance floor, okay? Just crash into the wall if you want, okay? But don't touch my speakers, man. Don't touch my speaker, or I touch you.
Just like kill somebody if you want, but don't touch my fucking speakers. That's the important part. This part here where I am working, don't touch it.
Yeah. Can you see it? You like it? Okay, perfect. You like it, but don't touch it. If you don't know, ask me. Ask me, man.
Stop being a pain in the ass. To all of these people, stop being a pain in the ass. They are trying. DJs are trying to work. They are not there as toys that you can like play with them. Just let them work. If there's a special situation, I don't know, it's your girlfriend or your boyfriend's birthday or something like that, I get it. But I mean, if they are playing, I don't know, Martin Garrix, and you ask something about Tupac, it doesn't make really sense. It doesn't
yeah. But it's hard to understand for someone who doesn't play. Okay, doesn't actually have to mix more tracks. Okay,
of course.
So most of the times they come there, they ask you to play one special track for them, and maybe you decide yes, maybe you decide no.
Of course.
The problem is that when sometimes they continue to ask you that same track, okay, till you put it, okay. Yeah. So most of the times I play those tracks if more than one person is asking me that.
Yeah.
Or especially if girls are asking me that. Man, it's reality. It's reality. If there are not girls in the dance floor, it's hard to see persons dance.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So that's it. Girls on the dance floor. Okay. Yeah. If there are girls in the dance floor, there are also men.
Of course, yeah. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
I mean, men don't like to dance. That's something clear. Men don't dance. I mean, the only reason why we dance it would be because there are some girls there, or you want to impress some girl. You know.
Yeah.
That's all. And I think you can pretty much you will have seen this a lot because I've seen it actually when we were in Menorca. I've seen it a lot. You can actually see how long have they been in the relationship. If you have a boy and a girl, or boy and boy, girl, but mostly boy and girl, you can see how much they have been in a relationship just by how they dance. Because like if they are just new, they just started, they are dancing like one against each other, like really close to each other. There's no way to split them. You know, you need, I don't know, you need a bazooka to split them. I mean, there's no way. They're super close.
No, it's like glue.
It's like glue. Yeah, it's like glue. There's no way. They even go to have the drinks together. They don't split in any moment. But as time passes, they start to split away. You know, like when they have been like, I don't know, half a year, they start to dance a little bit more far away from each other. We have been a year, a little bit more, you know, they start to dance like, yeah, stay there with your friends, you know, like, there you go. And when they have been like more than 10 years, you can see the man asking the drinks, you know, like that. If you see this, like that, and the girl is dancing with the friends, the man is like, yeah, there you go, come on, go with the girls, yeah, give me another drink, come on. You can see
It's always that. Yeah, it always happens, man. But anyway, I really liked from the first time I was on a stage. I really liked the situation. Okay, the ambience it was making. Also because when you play songs for people, I think you already think about this. But when you play song, you're deciding how the people's body is moving.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have this power. Okay. Literally, you have this power to move people. Okay. And so when you manage to understand the frequency, okay, that people need in that moment to start moving, you own the set.
Of course. Yeah. Of course, you cannot play the same music in the beginning that at the end of the session. That's clear. People get fucked up at the end. I mean, they are just drunk as fuck. That's clear. I mean, I bet that you have seen a hell of a lot of situations, as you said, people trying to reach to you, people asking, maybe even some fights sometimes, because that would not be strange. Girls, like, I don't know, maybe like hitting some guy because they are too, like, they're being a pain in the ass. I mean, that's that's so clear.
And also people who ask you the microphone.
Really?
That's the worst part, man.
Really?
When someone comes there in the set and asks you the microphone, oh, let me say this. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? I'm not gonna give you this speaker because I'm not giving you my microphone. I'm giving you the speakers, okay? Because everybody's gonna listen to the bullshits you're gonna say, okay? So before to say anything, just tell me, okay? And maybe I will decide to let you say that, or maybe I will say it, okay?
Yeah. So imagine somebody goes there like, imagine somebody going there like, give me the microphone. They said like something like that to all white rabbits. What the fuck, man? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
When people are drunk, everything can happen.
That must be hard as a DJ, because I mean, let's be realistic. DJ can drink a little bit, but you cannot get fucked up over there because you're working, obviously.
Yeah.
But I mean, all those people who are just like fucked up, oh, that must be crazy and hard. Oof.
Yeah.
Oh.
And right now, everything changed for DJs, but not just for DJs. Everything changed for music world.
Yeah.
Okay, for artists, because actually, this world is stopped. It's completely stopped. I think disco and nightclubs or everywhere, when people can meet, okay, and dance together and spend good time together, it will be closed and will be reopened for at the end, okay.
Yeah.
So this is hard for them. I'm not so known as DJ, but people who do this as a work, as a professional work from lots of years, they are in bad situation right now.
Of course.
They're in bad situation.
Of course. And now that you say that, let's jump into the last section. Let's talk a little bit about the situation right now. I mean, you just said that the situation right now is a little bit complicated, and I understand. And I have to say, here in Sweden, it has not been that bad. We still, like, we didn't have the quarantine. It's true that all the nightclubs and everything are reduced. You cannot dance in the dance floor. You have to be like sitting down, all this stuff. But let's talk a little bit about the situation right now in the world. what do you think? Especially, I want to ask you, what do you think about the new music style that is growing up, like all these super strange trap, all these people who think that just because they, I don't know, they put two tracks together, they are like a DJ super professional, or people like TikTok, people who think that they are really they are professional dancers because they are in TikTok. What do you think about this new world in the music part? You know, what do you think?
Music is really changed in these last years. Okay, and this because people changed.
Yeah.
Okay, the mentality changed. Now we are going back to simple tracks. Okay, with simple sounds that attach more than the complex tracks. Okay.
Yeah.
Before, people were listening really a lot to the bass, to everything. Okay. Now I think they're more focused on the voice and on the how the bass kicks,
Yeah.
how the bass bumps.
Like
okay.
the tempo, like the
Yeah.
yeah.
The bass has always to break, has always to
Yeah.
transmit something, and I think that the problem of many artists is that they don't even know what's going on in this moment. Okay. So music taste is so different between people, and I said it, but also you have to be yourself, okay, when you create something, but you don't have to do it just you have to consider that other people are going to listen to it. Okay. So when people go listen to this, may not feel the same you're feeling. Okay.
Of course.
And if you want to be more commercial, if you want to be well known between people and to start a career, okay, you have to you have to compromise yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You have to stay between you and people. Okay. When you create, so making something that really likes you, that you really like, but at the same time that people would like in this moment. Okay. Trap, hip hop, they are really going good in this period. Okay. And I like these genres.
Mm-hmm.
And there are other genres that are growing up right now.
Yeah.
There's a mix. J Balvin is singing in trap songs, man. Steve Aoki is making reggaeton. Reggaeton. I don't know if it made a reggaeton song, but made other styles strong,
Mm-hmm.
other styles song, and many artists, also Italian artists, are starting producing different tracks, different kinds of music. They are experimenting right now. I think this is the right moment to start.
Of course.
To start making something good, because the music right now is changing. Okay.
Of course.
It's changing. The people, thanks to Spotify, to iTunes, to all these applications that allow everyone to get inside this world. Okay. People start listening to a lot of these different songs. Okay. And so when someone asks me what's your favorite genre of music, okay, I can't answer, man.
Mm-hmm.
I can't answer, because I like everything.
Of course.
I like everything. Okay. Maybe I like more this and less that, but I like everything. I like to listen everything.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I agree on that. I'm a person that really enjoys heavy metal and rock and all this stuff, but I'm not close, because there are also some songs of reggaeton that I like, some songs of deep house or electronic that I like, some hip hop. I mean, it's the same as you. Which style? Oh, yeah, okay. My major style, it can be heavy metal, rock, but I like a lot of different music, different artists, different kind of music, and yeah, I mean, there are people who are really close, like, no, reggaeton is so bad. Well, maybe, but I mean, there are some songs that they are good. You cannot deny that part. I mean, some songs are good. That's how.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
So,
you should make. Everybody should make a culture in everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
In my opinion,
yeah.
Before to express himself in something, to say this is shit, this is good, okay?
Yeah.
Because what's shit for you maybe good for anyone.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's totally personal, this thing.
Absolutely.
But most important is to remember everything, what's going on now, and what went on in the past years.
Yeah,
Okay,
of course.
with all the artists who made the history
Of course.
right now.
Of course, absolutely.
So remember the origins, okay, of music.
Of course, absolutely. And we are in 1 hour right now. Is about time to finish. So let's.
Wow.
Yeah, 1 hour already. It went fast.
Man, super fast.
Yeah. So let's say the last things already. We talked a little bit about everything. It was really interesting. Now is the part. Well, let's talk a moment about your music. You have your 4 songs. They can find them in Spotify. They can find them in iTunes too. You have the video clips in YouTube. I will leave all the links below. Now you said that you're working in a new song that soon. I suppose that it will be announced in your social media. That I will leave the links to, so everybody can check it out. Fabio, last words. I mean, I'm going to already say bye to everybody. I'll leave you the mic for you to say the last thing that you want to say. And for all of you who have been listening or seeing this in YouTube, we will see us the next week with a new podcast. Just thank you very much for being here. Fabio, last words for you.
Thank you for this occasion. It was so special for me to participate to this podcast. I hope you're gonna do many podcasts about lots of stuff, because really interesting, and maybe I hope that some of these podcasts will inspire someone. So really appreciate, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for being here, and we will see us next week. Thank you.